Hey guys, my name is Mario for Cost Spirit and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video breakdown of this video that I saw the other day, which I really liked. It was called Men Want This One Thing From You the Most of All. And it's a video created by a woman named Lynn. I'm going to put a link to the video in my descriptions. But yeah, I really enjoyed the video. I thought she was quite intelligent in the things she was saying. Actually had me laughing a few times. I was very impressed in her video and the things she was saying. I might, I don't know, I might disagree on some things, which is fine. I mean, we're all different, and the whole point of coming together, men and women, is to learn to grow together. So don't always have to agree. We just need to be able to come together, talk things through, and come to an agreement, right? So basically, yeah, eventually you do get to an agreement, but you don't always have to be in agreement in the beginning, because the whole point of us coming together, not the whole point, but one big thing is to help each other ascend to a higher level of consciousness. So anyways, so what I thought was really interesting, and it actually, I never really thought about myself for me, but when she mentioned it, I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. So what it was is that there was a scientific experiment done, whatever, about it was a question asked to men, right? So the first one was, so which one would you rather feel? So the first one was lonely and unloved, or incompetent and disrespected by everyone. Okay? So she was saying that the survey, that men were confused in the question, and I can say, because I was confused as well. And she goes, because to men, respect and love is the same thing. So she goes, but at the end, 74% of men answered they would rather feel lonely and unloved than incompetent and disrespected. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, for me too. I'd rather feel lonely and unloved than incompetent and disrespected. So I found that very interesting. So I started asking some guys at work this question as well, and the few guys I asked, they came to that same conclusion. They answered the same thing. They'd rather be lonely and unloved than incompetent and disrespected by everyone, right? So to me, I thought that was very interesting. So the video goes on. It's just giving 4 things that women can do to show their man that they love them and they want to be with them, and they want to be, they're serious about being their wife, right? So the first one, well, it was about loyalty, okay? And she was saying, she goes, if you sit there and, let's say, make fun of your boyfriend or husband in front of his friends, or in public, right? It's not a good thing, because he'll see that as you being disrespectful, and considering men seeing love and respect the same thing, that in his eyes, being me myself, I would see that as you don't love me. So basically, what she was saying, she goes, you don't have to go out of your way and make a big show about it, right? 'Cause you don't want to be like, you just don't want to get all dramatic. But in certain ways, in small ways, or whatever, just don't, in a sense, stab your husband or boyfriend in the back, right? You have to be on. If he feels you're on his side, that you're a team, then he'll feel a lot better, and he'll feel that you love him. So I agree with number one. I thought that was really interesting. And then number two, let him do stuff for you. So I'm going to agree with that, but what I suggest for you is to watch the video and see what she says about it, because it's just not. She explains it a lot more. It's not just let him do stuff for you. It's more than that. So I'm not really going to touch that one. I do agree with her, But I would suggest you to look at what she said, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So number three. So basically, number three, she says she goes compliment him on the things that he does for you. Like let's say if he brings you on a date, you should tell him how much you really enjoyed the date and this and that, right? I I agree and disagree with that. Like for me, I have a certain job to do. I have a certain role to do. So if I do stuff for my girlfriend or my wife, it's because that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, it's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. So you can say, well, you're not doing it because you love her and all that. Well, yeah, you can make that argument there, but I think I I still hold the belief that men have a certain role to play and women have a certain role to play. So a lot of things I find it's about you're living within your role. Okay, so I don't need like if I'm doing if I'm doing stuff like taking out the garbage, just need to compliment me on taking out the garbage. It's just my job, right? If I'm fixing something around the house, I don't need her to compliment me on what I'm doing, even though I'm doing it for both of us, right? She doesn't need to compliment me because to me, for me, it's my job. It's just that's what I'm supposed to do, right? So there's that part there, but then when she says he needs to know that you enjoyed, let's say, referring to the date, that you enjoyed the date, because if he doesn't know, then he'll probably like think you don't care and he won't take you on any more dates or whatever. So I agree with that. I think the guy does need to know what you enjoy and what you didn't enjoy. And the fourth one, look looks matter, right? So yeah, I agree with her that looks matter. She said one thing that I enjoyed what she said, that she says you need to look healthy, and that is very important because looking healthy and being arrogant are two different things, right? I mean, yeah, I enjoy a woman that puts on makeup and looks really nice. You know what I mean? That like looks prime. Yeah, but you gotta watch that you don't fall into a level of arrogance as well, right? Like you want to be all like, oh look at me, I'm so amazing. You don't want to go down that road there. So there needs to be a balance, is what I'm saying. So when she said to look healthy, I think that if you hold that as your foundation, your health as your foundation, because for me, I'm a bodybuilder, so in the sense, looks, I do care about my looks, but my foundation is not my looks. My foundation is my health. Then my strength is after my health, and then my looks come after that. But if I was to pick one of the three, I'd pick my health first because without your health, you have nothing, right? So I thought that was very intelligent of her to say that, and I thought that was pretty good. So anyways, I'll leave it there. Again, check out the video. I thought she did a really great job, and I think if a lot of people saw this, it would help them a lot. So anyways, we'll leave it there. Have a pleasant day, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.